Should we start? Take on this example. Quickly take on this example. Taken the problem? Eighteen, 19, 19, 20 அந்த ரெண்டு வருஷம் எடுப்பாங்க. ரெண்டு செட், ஒரு செட் நமக்கு ஒரு செட் ஆகும். எல்லா ப்ரோக்ராம்.
இது வந்து ரமேஷ் சார் ஏதோ நீங்க குரூப்ல போகணுமா? கொலோக்கியம் வந்து ஆரம்பிச்சாருல. அது வந்து ஃபேக்கல்டி கீதா மேம் கிட்ட சொல்லி போன சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Have you taken the problem? Hello. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you taken the problem?
No, sir. Just taking. Sir.
Make it fast. Make it fast. Twenty 21. 3 வருஷம். Taken?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is given? Using a back propagation network. Okay. So I need to use a back propagation network and I need to find the new weights for the given network architecture. So something was given. So for that I need to find the new weights. So the input pattern. What is the input pattern given here? What is the input pattern?
0,1.
0,1 means what?
Bipolar.
It is a binary input pattern. So this X1 and X2, I have two nodes in the input layer. So this is an input layer. X1, X2 is an input layer. Z1, Z2 is the output layer and Y is the, hidden layer and Y is the output layer. Is it clear? Any doubt here? So X1, X2 is the input nodes in the input layer. Z1, Z2 is the hidden nodes in the hidden layer. Y is the output layer. Is it clear? Come on, respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and we have two types of input patterns. One is considered as binary input pattern and the other one is considered as bipolar input pattern. Okay. So next one is the target to be achieved here is nothing but 1. The target output is nothing but to be achieved is 1. So whenever I supply this input and this neural network tries to process this input and it tries to throw an output as 1. So I need to get an output as 1. So here they have given the learning rate as 0.25. They have given the learning rate as 0.25 and we need to use the binary sigmoidal activation function. Since my input pattern supplied to the neural network architecture is binary in nature, so I need to use a binary sigmoidal activation function. So here I try to use an activation function. Here also I will, here I try to use the activation function and I will try to find out what is the outcome or what is the output of this particular network, output of this network. So what is given over here, the initial weights is 0,1 and the weights connecting X1 and Z1 is 0.6 and the weights connecting X1 and Z2 is minus 0.3. So this may be considered as an excitatory weight value and this is considered as an inhibitory weight value. Okay. So if it is positive weight value means it is excitatory weight value. If it is negative means it is considered as inhibitory weight value. So next from X2 to Z1 again an inhibitory weight value minus 0.1 and again X2 to Z2 it is 0.4. That is excitatory weight values. Then I have Z1 to connected to only one node in the output layer which is 0.4 and Z2 to Y again it is 0.1. Apart from these weight values 0.6 apart from this 0.6, minus 0.3, minus 0.1, 0.4 and this 0.4 and this 0.1. Okay, I have two more values which are considered as bias values. This is nothing but the bias values. So this is nothing but bias for the first node is 0.3 and bias for the second node is 0.5. Again, I have a bias value here. It is nothing but minus 0.2 since I have only one node in the output layer. Is it clear now? Is the architecture is clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, so initial weights we need to write down to start the computation. What are all the initial weights? So this is nothing but X1 to Z1. I am calling it as V11. Why? Because the connection lines between the input node and the hidden node is represented as Vij. Okay, Vij is nothing but V11. So I is nothing but first node, J is nothing but the first node. So V11 is nothing but node 1 of the input layer to the node 1 of hidden layer. So it is 0.6 over here. Okay, then the next one is 0.6 here. Then next one is V12. It is nothing but minus 0.3. So first node to second node is 0.13. Then V21 weights connecting this one. V21 is nothing but this one. Minus 0.1 that is given over here. Then V22 is nothing but 0.4. That is nothing but X2 to Z2. Then next one is nothing but V01. V01 is nothing but this bias value. So it is nothing but 0.3 and 0.5. So 01 and 02 is nothing but 0.3 and 0.5. Then the next one is nothing but here. So this may be Wij. Since it is only one node, I am representing only W1 and W2. So W1 is 0.4, W2 equal to 0.1 and W0 equal to minus 0.2. So that is nothing but your W0 is nothing but bias value for the output layer, and learning rate is already defined in the problem statement. It is 0.25. Learning rate is defined in the problem statement. It is 0.25. Then I need to use the binary sigmoidal activation function. Why? My input pattern presented to the backpropagation network is 0, 1. So binary sigmoidal activation function formula is expressed as a function f of x equal to 1 divided by 1 plus e power minus x. Is it clear? This is the formula for binary sigmoidal activation function. So what I need to do here is, so I need to find the net input for Z1 and net input for Z2. So net input for Z1 will be what? So it is nothing but summation of Xi into the Vi. There's nothing but summation of Xi into Vij. So here what I try to do for Z1, I need to find the net input. So what is the net input? So since bias is also here, so I need to take up that bias value also. V01 plus V11 is nothing but this value 0.6. V11 is nothing but 0.6 into X1. X1 value will be 0 plus V21 is nothing but this value 0.03 into X2. So X2 value will be 1. So 0.3 is nothing but my bias value and 0 is nothing but your X value and V11 is nothing but 0.6 plus again X2 value is 1 and V21 value equal to minus 0.1. So once you simplify this, you may get an answer as 0.2. Then for Z2 also, I need to calculate this input, net input for this Z2 I need to calculate. So that is bias plus summation of Xi into Vij. So bias 2 is nothing but V02. So its value is 0.5. Then V12 into X1. V12 is nothing but this one. V12 is nothing but V12 into X1 is minus 0.3. Then V22 into X2 is nothing but 0.4 into 1. So it is nothing but 0.9. Is it clear up to this point? Any doubt?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. So first, once the network is given, we need to first list down the parameters or list down the what you can call it as list down the weight values, inputs, bias values, learning rate, then sigmoidal function. All you need to first list down it for computation purpose. The first I need to calculate the net input for Z1 and Z2. I need to first concentrate on this hidden layer. So hidden layer, how many input nodes are there? So 2 nodes are there, Z1 and Z2. So for this net Z1, I am calculating the net input, and for this Z2, I am calculating the net input. So here it is 0.2 and here it is 0.9. Then I need to calculate the output for this. So input is calculated. Then I need to calculate the output. So I supply a 0, 1 input pattern, binary input pattern I supply to X1 and X2, and the input layer nodes accept that input and it tries to process it and it tries to forward it to Z1 and Z2. So at the input of Z1 and Z2, this value is processed and it is given as 0.2 and 0.9. Now output I need to calculate. So for this I need to apply an activation function, binary sigmoidal activation function. F of x equal to 1 divided by 1 plus e power minus x I need to do. So that's nothing but 1 divided by e power minus z1 of in, that is equal to 1 divided by e power minus 0.2. Since I have two nodes, z1 and z2, so here also I need to take the output, here also I need to take the output. So Z1 value will be 0.5498, Z2 value will be 0.7109. So this minus 0.9 and minus 0.2 is nothing but this value, 0.2 and 0.9. So e power minus x, no? So it is instead of x, it is Z1 in. So is it clear now how the outputs are calculated? Any doubt?
So,
Yeah.
can you one slide.
Yeah.
Sir, how do we form that Z1 neuron equation? Is it like all the connecting node will be a one parameter?
Yeah, Z1 is, so this one, X1, Z1 is connected, X2, Z1 is connected, and bias is also connected. Is it clear?
So for each connection, we introduce one parameter.
So what is the formula? You go to the what is that algorithm statement. So whenever the neural network is given, the first step is I need to calculate the net input for the nodes available in the hidden layer. So Z1 is the node available in the hidden layer and Z2 is the node available. So since bias is also given, so B plus, here B is nothing but 0.3 plus summation of Xi into Vij. Okay, Vij. So Vij is nothing but, so this weight values which is connecting between the input nodes and the hidden nodes. Is it clear? Any
Yes,
doubt?
sir.
Okay. It is the standard formula. So bias plus summation of Xi into Vij. Since Xi, I have two nodes, X1 and X2. Just I am expanding and writing. That's all. Okay. Just multiplication. Is it clear now? Any doubt?
So the bias value will be directly multiplied, right? In
Yeah,
this case,
directly
it is
multiplied. So X1 value is 0. X2 value is 1. Okay. It is 0 and this is 1. So 0 into 0.6. This 0 into 0.6 plus 1 into minus 0.1. This is written over here. Since I have bias also for this particular hidden node, its value is 0.3. So I am adding it as 0.3. Is it clear?
yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Same, you need to apply the same process for Z2 also. Then till this point, I have calculated the input, net input. So what is the processed input pattern supplied to this backpropagation network? Till this point, I have a value as 0.2 and 0.9. But what is my target? I should get 1. I need to get a target as 1. But till this point is then I need to calculate or I need to find the output of this. Once I find the output of this only, so with this and this weight value, I can able to find the net input for this Y. Okay. So what I am trying to do here is nothing but I am trying to apply the activation function and I'm trying to find the output of Z1 and Z2. So I apply over this formula, binary activation formula, and then mere substitution. I may get the values as 0.54 and it is 0.71 there. So till now we have completed till the hidden layer. So input layer is completed, hidden layer is completed. Next, I am going to process this output layer. So net input of this output layer, I need to find out. That's why it is called as Y-in. Since I have only one node in the output layer, the input of this output layer is called as Y-in, which is again the same good old formula, bias plus summation of Wi into Zi. So Wi is nothing but two nodes from the hidden. It is going to the output layer. So Z1 and Z2. So I have, so W1 and W2, two weight values associated here, 0.4 and 0.1. Okay. So then, so W1 Z1 and W2 Z2. And what is this Z1 value? This Z1 value is nothing but the output what I calculated using this binary activation function. So it is nothing but, so W naught equal to this value minus 0.02 and W1 value is nothing but this value 0.4 and W2 value equal to nothing but W1 value equal to 0.4 and W2 value equal to 0.1. Okay. So this one is the W naught equal to minus 0.2 and Z1 value is nothing but this 0.5498 and W1 value is 0.4 plus Z2 value is nothing but 0.7109 into W2 value equal to 0.1. If I simplify this, I may get 0.09. If I simplify this, I may get 0.09. So till this point, my answer is 0.09. My answer is 0.09. Is it clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, till this point I have calculated. Now I need to find the output of this. Okay. Till this input output node I have calculated. So now what I need to do, I need to calculate the output of this, the Y, the target, whether I am getting 1 or not. I need to find out. So for that, again, I am applying an activation function, binary activation function, which is 1 divided by 1 plus e power minus x. So this minus x is nothing but minus y in. So this value, so 1 divided by 1 plus e power minus 0.09101. So my answer is, what is my answer? What is my answer? 0.5227. What is my answer? 0.5227. So here, what should be my actual target output? What should be my actual
1.
target output? It should be 1.
1.
But what the network gives for me? 0.5. So there is a deviation or there is a difference between the target output and the desired output. This is my target. Target is 1 and my answer is 0.5227. So it is not a matching. So till this point, it is iteration number 1. Is it clear? Till this point, it is iteration number 1. Are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt means you please clarify immediately.
Sir, do we apply the activation function only in the hidden and the final layers?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we don't have to start in the first layer, right?
Yeah, first layer, we will accept the input. First layer, we will accept the input, and these inputs along with its weight value will be given as an input for this hidden layer. So that's why we are not supplying any activation function over. We are directly supplying the inputs 0, 1. So here there is no point of applying the activation function. Here there is a need to apply the activation function. Why? Because net input I need to calculate. After net input, it has to be another subsequent stage. One more layer is there. So for that layer, I need to forward this answer. So for that, here I am applying an activation function and I am finding some value. Here also I apply an activation function, and here I will apply an activation function, and finally I am getting a value as 0.522. Is it clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one, still now it is iteration number 1. So if the target and the desired are not matched, or target and the actual are not matched, what I will do? I will fed back the output signal as an error signal to the hidden layer as per the back propagation algorithm or back propagation network feature. So I need to calculate the error propagation. I need to calculate the error propagation. We use the gradient descent formula. In the algorithm we use no. So what is TK? TK is target. What is YK? YK is what is produced by the neural network during the first training phase or first iteration. Is it clear? Is it clear? Come on, open your mouth. Whether I am unable to.
Sir, can you explain this gradient descent?
Gradient descent is the standard formula. Delta K is nothing but error propagation. What is delta K? Delta K is nothing but error propagation. So error propagation is nothing but this one. So actual, my target should be 1, but I received a value as 0.52. So there is a deviation. Target and the actual output. That deviation is considered as delta. So that is nothing but Tk minus Yk. T is target is 1. Yk is 0.5227 I got, and this gradient descent formula. So I need to take derivative of this also. Derivative of y, which is nothing but f dash of y in I need to take. So if I take derivative of this f dash of y in of this, so that is nothing but f dash of y in is nothing but f of y in into 1 minus f of y. That is that first order derivative. So it is known to everybody. This is simple mathematical differential equation or differential calculus formula. So now I need to apply this one. So what is Tk? Tk is nothing but 1. And what is Yk? Yk is nothing but 0.5227. So 0.5227. And what is this f dash of Yk in nothing but f of y dash nothing but f of y into 1 minus f of yin. So what is f of yin? F of yin is actual output. What is received as per the iteration number 1. So this is 0.52 and this is 1 minus 0.527 is nothing but 0.2495. So this 0.2495 has to be substituted in this f dash of yin of k. So k equal to 1 because it is first iteration. So delta 1 equal to, that is nothing but the first time I am going to update my weight values, or first time I am going to propagate my error. First time I am going to propagate my error. So delta 1 equal to, so this formula Tk is nothing but actual output or target output I need to achieve 1 minus 0.527 into what is this value 0.2495. So I may get a value as 0.1191. Is it clear? Any doubt?
Clear, sir.
Next, I need to update my weight values. Once I found that there is a error, signal is propagated into the back propagation network, I need to update my weight values. So initial weight values has resulted in only 0.5227 as an output. So I need to update my weight values. So that is given by the formula. So that is nothing but delta W1 equal to alpha into delta 1 into Z1. So alpha value equal to 0.25 into delta 1 value. What I computed here is nothing but 0.1191 into this value is nothing but your Z1 value. What I computed here, which is nothing but 0.5498, and Z2 value is nothing but this one 0.0. Z2 value is nothing but 0.7019, and what I kept, since I have two nodes in the hidden layer, so that for these two nodes I need to update the weight values. So delta W1 delta W2 equal to alpha 1 into delta 1 Z1, alpha 1 into delta 2 Z2. So I substitute, and this is also bias value. So alpha into delta 1. So 0.25 into this formula, this value 0.1191. So it will give this value. Is it clear now? This is nothing but change in the weight values.
Sir.
Yes.
So there is only one delta 1 which we calculated, but in the equation there is a delta 2.
No, they are here. Delta 1 is nothing but this one, first change. So, first change after the first iteration, this k equal to 1 is nothing but after the first iteration, I am trying to propagate the errors. Okay, so this is not delta 1. This is, you can put it as delta k also. If you put it as delta k, then it may not be a confusing. And since I have two nodes in the hidden layer, Z1 and Z2, why? Because the error signal from the output layer will be fed back to the hidden layer only, not to the input layer. So it will be fed back to here. So Z1 and Z2 I am calculating to one layer previous. So that's why here alpha 1 into delta 1 and Z1, alpha into delta 2 into Z2. This is nothing but your delta k. Okay, so here this one, so Z1 node I need to have that value, and Z2 node also I need to have that value. So here that is maybe a typo error. This also you need to put it as delta 1. Okay.
Okay, sir. So if we have multiple output layers, we will do this again for the next one.
Yeah. Now this delta W1, W2, delta W0 is clear, no?
Yes, sir. And one more, sir.
Yeah.
This y of k is equal to f of y of in.
Can you come back?
Y, there's a value called yk. Is it
Yk.
same as function of y of k in?
Yes. K is nothing but any node in the output layer. In general, they represent. Okay. So here I have only one node. So this may be considered as yk. Okay.
So because there is a yk of in and there is a y in. That's what I'm asking.
Which
In
one?
this case, there is
This one.
in the first line there is yk of in.
Here.
And
Yk of
yeah.
in. This one, no?
And
Yk
yes.
of in is, that is a common representation. For example, suppose if I have multiple nodes in the output layer, so any particular node I need to calculate means I may represent it as yk. Is it clear? And here multiple nodes means I may say as j. Here multiple nodes means xk. So that is the common representation. Among the n number of nodes, kth node I need to find means then I may say that it is kth input node. And here jth hidden node. Here kth output node. Okay. So for that purpose only it is represented as yk in of in. So nothing wrong that you can also put over here it is yk of in. Nothing wrong in that. So in general, what we say is nothing but f dash of yk in which is equal to f of yk in which is equal to 1 minus f of yk in. What are maybe the same? Both are same only. Still you are not clear?
Yes, sir. Understand, sir. I'm
Yeah.
asking about the representation. I understand.
Yeah, representation. That's all. Next one. So next I need to compute the new weight values for W1, W2 and W0. New weight values I need to compute. So what is the new weight value? Old value plus change in the weight. Then old value plus change in the weight. Old value plus change in the weight. So what is my old value? As per the formula 0.4, 0.1 minus 0.2. 0.4, 0.1 minus 0.2. This is the old value. And what is my delta W1, delta W2, delta W0? 0.01, 0.02, 0.02. Okay. So this I need to substitute and I may get a new weight value. Is it clear now till this point? Till this point it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. So now from here it is propagated to here. Okay. Then from here it has to be propagated to here. That's why they call it as. Next we compute the error propagation delta j between input and hidden. So first from output to hidden we calculated. Next from hidden to input we need to calculate. We compute the error propagation from delta j between input and the hidden layer. So the general formula as per the algorithm is delta j equal to delta in of j into f dash of z in of j. So this is the general formula. So each hidden unit sums its delta inputs from the output unit. So delta in of j equal to summation of delta k into wjk. That is nothing but this value. Summation of delta k into wjk means from here it is given. So that is given over here. This formula, same formula. Okay, it is available already in the algorithm. Now I take this output neuron. So output neuron is nothing but one I need to get. So delta in of j, that is nothing but this one. Delta in of j, so which is equal to delta 1 into wj1. So which is nothing but delta in of 1. So first node, since I have two hidden nodes, delta in 1 and delta in 2. So here which is nothing but delta 1 w11, delta 1 w21. So it is nothing but delta 1 already I have calculated. So what is that value? 0.1191 into w11 nothing but 0.4, w21 value is nothing but 0.1. So I am calculating it as 0.04 and 0.119. So once this delta in of 1 and delta in of 2 is calculated, now I need to apply that in this formula. So f dash of z in of 1 equal to f dash of z in into 1 minus f dash of z in. So how we calculated here? Similarly, we need to calculate over here. So it is nothing but 0.5498, which is 1 minus 0.498. So f dash of z in is nothing but 0.5498. So what we calculated here, this one 0.5498, and this is for the next node 0.701. So this is 0.5498. So I get an answer as 0.24. And similarly, I need to calculate for Zin of 2 second node. So it is 0.7109. So same formula I apply. So I may get it as 0.205. So now this delta 2, which is nothing but delta 2 in is this nothing but this value. So this value is calculated using this formula. Delta 2 I need to calculate this value. So once it is calculated, I need to update the weight value. So update the weight values is nothing but, so I need to find the change in the weight value, similar principle like here. How I have calculated the change in the weight value. Similarly, I need to apply. So alpha into delta 1 x1, alpha into delta 1 into x2, alpha into delta 1. So what is my alpha value is learning rate 0.25. It is given in the formula, and delta 1 value is obtained over here. So what is the delta 1 value? It is nothing but 0.0118, and delta 2 value is 0.0245. So here delta 1 is 0.0118 into 0. This x1 value is 0, x2 value is 1. So mere substitution, I may get 0 here, and here I may get 0.00295. And again alpha is 0.21 and delta value is this. So I am multiplying here, and this is for the next input node. So V12, V22, V02. So this is alpha into delta 2 x1, alpha into delta 2 x2, alpha into delta. So same substitution. So delta 2 value is here. So 0.00245. So I am getting this answer. So this is nothing but change in the weight values of this V11, V12, this one, 01, V02. V01, V02, that delta I have calculated. Now I need to update that weight value. So V11 new equal to old value plus change in the value. Then V12 old value plus change in the value, old plus change in, old plus change in. So what is the old value? 0.6 plus delta V1 is 0. So there is no change. So it is repeated as it is. 12 minus 0.3 plus 0 again. Yeah, this is hidden. Yeah, next we need to calculate this value. 0.6 minus delta V11 is minus 0.0264. So I have substitute as it is the values. So I may get this updated weight values between input and hidden. So whatever we have calculated here is nothing but between hidden to output layer, and this is from input to the hidden layer. Is it clear up to this point? Then once you have this, then I need to apply this over here. So sorry. I need to apply over here 0 and 1. So with the new updated weight values, and then I need to calculate Z1 here and Z2 here. And then I need to find out I apply the activation function, and then this into this net input, I am trying to find it over here. And then if I calculate, if it is 1 means, then I am going to terminate the iteration, second iteration. If not, I may repeat the process. Yeah. So this slide I share it to you. So then you may have an idea. Okay. Okay. So today we will stop here, otherwise it will get confused. So today I will stop over here. I will upload this slide. You go through the slide. If you have any doubt, you please catch me in the next class. Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
So can we solve one problem manually in the next class? It would be more.
Yeah. One more problem is there. I will solve this. Second example is there, we will solve. Instead of binary, it is bipolar. That's all. Okay. Shall we conclude?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, will upload in Teams or here?